Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Shawshank Redemption, and this movie is directed by Frank Darabont, and I've seen this movie once before, and I liked it, but I didn't remember a whole lot about it. And rewatching it, it definitely felt as though I was experiencing things for the first time. Well, for the first two-thirds of the movie, it was like, oh, this scene was in this movie, and like the first half of the movie I didn't remember at all. But what I kind of remembered about it was like the last 30 minutes or so, and that was about it. But everything that was in the first half I really loved. And while I do think the last 30 minutes is what I'm going to remember this movie the most for, I still think the rest of the movie is great, and there isn't a shortage of anything poorly made or anything like that in the rest of the movie. The performances in this movie are really great, and Morgan Freeman, he's really great, and I forgot the main actor who plays our main character. I'm just really bad at names. Sorry about that, but everyone was great in it, and the characters are also really great, and you understand who they are, and the movie does a really great job at fleshing out the world this movie is set in, and this movie is never boring despite the 2 hour and 20-minute runtime, and things are always happening, and you see things like interesting going on, and the characters are likable, and even the ones that are unlikable, you understand them for the most part. And the only real issue I have with this movie was there's one setup towards the beginning, and like I know where this is going, and sure enough it happened. It's like when our main character was getting beaten up by other prisoners, and that was my least favorite part of the movie because it was just so obvious what was going to happen. And that whole scene I just felt was kind of stupid. And while I do understand why it's in the movie, it felt poorly set up to me, and I just wasn't enjoying it. And I get that you're not supposed to enjoy it. It just felt unintentionally joyless, if that makes sense. What I really love is the story, and although it takes place in a prison, and you're probably expecting like just a generic movie about a guy in prison, and you might think there's not really a lot to explore here, but the way the movie portrays everything, you do realize that there's a lot to explore, and there's a lot going on, and that's why it's never boring, is because things are constantly happening, and it's very fast paced, and it just doesn't waste any time, and that's what I love about it. My only other issue with this movie would be just one little lighting choice, and it's towards the last 40 minutes of the movie, and it's where a character is going into a room that's completely dark, and I forget what it's called, where like if you're doing really bad things in prison, they put you in like this, like you can't see anything, and they just do horrible things to you or something. I might be thinking of something else, but point is that they're in a cell where it's completely dark, and a character entered in there to talk to one of the prisoners, and for some reason there was a bunch of light on them, but where's the light coming from? And they were inside this cell. Where's the light coming from? There's no windows, there's no lights on in that room as far as I could tell. Where was the light coming from? And that's about all I can say about The Shawshank Redemption. There's more to say if I were to spoil the whole movie, but this is a spoiler-free review, and unfortunately I'm not going to do spoilers in a spoiler-free review. But definitely check this movie out. It's really great. The characters, the story, the writing, and the movie looks great, and there's a lot of narration, but it never detracts from the movie. And there's just a lot to like about this movie, and definitely check it out. And I'm going to give The Shawshank Redemption a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Shawshank Redemption, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Blade. I've never seen this movie before, so here's my chance, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.